Okay, we'll start with 3 eggs. Just separate the whites from the yolks. Be careful, keep the yolks from getting into the whites. This German cake we're making today is simple, but so good. You will be hooked from the very first bite, so don't go anywhere. Toss some flour into the sieve. Add a pinch of salt and some baking soda. Now sift it all together. This will give our batter a light, airy texture. Give it a good whisk to remove lumps and combine everything evenly. Up next, we'll mix milk with vinegar to make a quick buttermilk substitute, but if you have real buttermilk, just use that. Quick stir and let it rest. Now grab a bar of dark chocolate and break it into pieces. Pour in 1/3 cup of water. We're just setting up a double boiler here. Set a saucepan on the stove, pour some water into the saucepan. Place the bowl with the chocolate over the saucepan. Melt the chocolate gently, whisking as you go to make sure it's smooth and even. Take the bowl off the heat and keep whisking for another minute until it's completely smooth. In a separate bowl, toss in a few pieces of softened butter and beat it on medium speed for 1 to 2 minutes until it's light and fluffy. Then add in some sugar and keep beating the butter and sugar together until the sugar is completely blended in. Use a spatula to scrape the mixture off the walls of the bowl. As for the chocolate, pour it in once it's cooled, but still slightly warm. And beat it into the butter mixture until smooth and combined. Now back to the buttermilk substitute. Give it a quick stir and pour it into the chocolate and butter mixture. Keep mixing until it's well blended. Now throw in the dry ingredients, a little at a time. Go on mixing so everything blends in nicely. With a silicone spatula, scrape down the walls of the bowl, making sure everything is well combined. Add a pinch of salt to the egg whites and start whipping them on low speed until foamy. Then switch to medium speed and whip until the whites are fluffy and hold their shape. Carefully add the egg whites to the mixture. Using a spatula, not a mixer, gently fold them in so the batter doesn't deflate. Mix in the egg whites a little at a time, not all at once. Otherwise, you'll end up with a dense batter. Take your time folding, making sure the egg whites are fully incorporated. Now pour the batter evenly into 2 8-inch pans, both lined with parchment paper. Smooth it out a bit. Pop the pans into the oven and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. In the meantime, let's make the frosting. Add 3 egg yolks to the saucepan, followed by a cup of evaporated milk. And give it a quick whisk to combine. Toss a cup of pecans into a dry frying pan and toast them over medium heat for about 5 minutes. Once toasted, transfer the pecans onto a cutting board. And once cooled, chop them up. Just any way you like. Place the saucepan with the egg yolks on the stove. Throw in a cup of sugar, a piece of unsalted butter, and cook the mixture over medium heat for about 12 minutes, stirring as you go. Take the pan off the heat, toss in some shredded coconut, chopped pecans, add a bit of vanilla extract just to boost the flavor, and mix everything together well. Then, let it cool to room temperature. And last but not least, let's make the ganache. Pour some heavy cream into a saucepan and heat it over medium heat until small bubbles form around the edges. But don't boil it, guys. Pour the hot cream over the pre-chopped dark chocolate. Stir the chocolate and cream together with a silicone spatula. By the way, who's made German cake before? Leave a comment below and let me know how it turned out. Back to our cakes. Take them out of the oven. Don't forget to check if they're done with a toothpick. Leave them to cool for about 15 minutes before taking them out of the pans. Just run a knife around the edges, lift the pans, and there they are. Set the first cake layer on a plate or cake board. Remove the bottom of the pan and peel off the parchment paper. Repeat the process with the second layer. If you're enjoying the video so far, it's high time you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming recipes. Scoop a generous amount of frosting and drop it over the first layer. Spread it out over the surface, nice and even. Place the second layer on top and cover it with the frosting as well. This frosting with coconut and pecans is just perfect for our cake. Coat the sides of the cake with the ganache. You can use a silicone spatula or an offset spatula, whichever you're comfortable with. All right, guys, let's slice the cake and take a look inside. No need to let it sit and chill. You can cut and serve it immediately. Just look at those layers. Soft and moist, layered with delicious frosting and silky ganache. This cake will satisfy every chocolate craving you have. So, grab your ingredients and make this cake today. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.